I don't know what the hell's going on around here. You're getting beat up all the time. Pounder gets kicked in his little balls. What's going on here?
We need better security.
I mean, you're getting beat up by the girls now. You're supposed to be getting security in control for me. What's going on?
Guys are at the door. We got metal detectors.
You know, I don't have time for this today. I don't want excuses. I'm done with it.
Excuses?
So you know what? Let's bring our first guest in. There's our first... You didn't introduce us. This is what I'm talking about.
Our first guest today, Mr. Ike Watts. How you doing today, Mr. Watts?
I'm doing good. How?
Welcome to SCW Confidential. My name's Money Mike. This is Glenn Donut Burger.
Get it right. Get it right before you beat up again.
This is Glenn Burger.
Thank you.
How were those donuts, by the way?
Here, taste. I got some left. You want some?
So, Mr. Watts. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. How about yourself?
I think the question is, how's he doing?
I have a really bad headache.
I wonder why.
Mr. Burger, do you have any questions for Mr. Watts? I'm trying to see straight.
You're trying to see straight? Well, Mr. Ike Watts, I'm sure you've seen what happened last week on our Confidential. Or is it Mike and Ike? Or should I... How should I... What should I call you? What's the proper...
My name is Ike Watts.
Okay. Your name was Ike Watts. So, you know you're in the Battle Royal.
That's what I heard.
How do you feel about that?
It's just a few of the people I got to get out my way.
And that's what we're going to talk about next.
All right. So what's up?
One of those individuals happens to be Mr. Wolf.
Mr. Wolf.
Last week on Confidential, Mr. Wolf said that you guys are far from done, and he was looking forward to, in more than less words, turning you into Ike Kebab.
Ike Kebab.
Ike Kebab.
Yeah, that's funny coming from a wolf that doesn't even have a pack to lead.
Well, most wolves are lone, but Mr. Wolf, he doesn't seem to like you very much.
Wait a minute, Money Mike, is Wolf here for an interview today too?
Mr. Wolf is in the building. We currently have security trying to check him due to the fact that he finds new ways to hide knives.
So I was wondering if you two would be able to control yourself if I brought you both in here at the same time. Probably not.
See, I know how to control myself. That's that one you gotta worry about.
Why?
Like you just said, he always finds ways to hide knives.
I've never seen anything.
Oh, you haven't seen? All right. Yeah, you a funny one, Glenn. You a funny one.
What is my name?
You a funny one. You a funny one.
Mr. Burger.
Mr. Burger? Okay, yeah, Mr. Burger, okay.
Pounder's not here right now.
Cheeseburger, hamburger, bacon burger, which one?
Whichever one you want to call me.
Okay.
Getting back to the interview, Mr. Watts, how do you feel your chances are of winning the 10-man battle royal for a shot at any championship of your choice?
Oh, I got this in the bag. I got this in the bag. My chances are basically, you might as well say 100%.
Whoa.
Might as well say 100%.
Pretty confident.
I got this.
Wow.
Now you realize this is different than most other battle royals where you just win by going over the top. This is, you can be submitted, you can be pinned, or you can be thrown over the top in this battle royal.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this one. Yeah, I know it's completely different from any other battle royal.
And these are 9 of the best superstars Superior Championship Wrestling has to offer.
And I got nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
So, real quick before you have to leave, I just got a quick question. So you guys got some pretty bad history behind you guys. And he didn't. Mike didn't really give you time to talk about that. So, would you like to tell the fans at SCW your history?
Well, I don't know where this history is coming from that I cheated him out of his matches or anything like that, but I called everything right down the middle. He just happened to be on the losing end. That's not my fault.
So you're saying you called it right down the middle. You called it fair and square.
Fair and square, right down the middle.
His difference is he doesn't think so.
I don't know where his delusion's coming from, but I called it right down the middle.
Maybe we have to talk about that when he's here. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
When's my title shot? No answer. All right, cool. Any more questions for me?
Well, isn't this to have a choice for your title shot?
I mean, y'all can just tell me when my next shot will be, or do I get to choose when my title shot is?
Win the Battle Royal first.
All right, no problem.
What about? Hold on.
I know who you're thinking of.
Wait a minute. What about your problems with one Mr. Johnny Go?
Yes.
Oh, the Wish.com Elvis Presley?
Oh, come on. Why?
Don't tell me I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying.
But
Mr. Johnny Go defeated you at WrestleMania. I mean, he's going to be in that 10-man battle royal, and I don't think he's quite done with you, Mr. Watts.
Well, I wish it was at WrestleMania, but I thought it was at Wintermania.
I'm sorry. Again,
he just got pounded. His head just got
Came up
pounded.
yet.
His head just, you gotta excuse him. He just got the hell beat out of him.
Second week in a row.
You might want to control yourself then. But anyway.
So, I'll ask you.
Okay.
You guys had a match at Wintermania. Which is the correct word? How do you feel about that? He beat you fair and square.
That's just some unfinished business I got to take care of.
Okay. So he should know that then. So maybe you should let him know that.
All right. Johnny, I ain't done with you yet.
We happen to have Mr. Go here today.
Okay.
So if we were to bring Mr. Go in face to face, we're going to tell him the same thing?
Would you say that to his face?
If y'all bring him in yet. Where he at?
Have not seen him yet today. I just wanted to make sure you were willing to say that to his face.
Okay.
This interview's been great, Mr. Watts. We're
You know
gonna
what?
see you.
I gotta give him a lot of credit. He was going to stay here and say it to his face.
Mr. Watts, it's been great to have you for this interview on SCW Confidential.
Excellent.
We will see you next week
All
for the
right.
Battle Royal.
See y'all for the Battle Royal.